Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, as you guys know, I'm about to do a length check. So this is how my hair is looking. It has grown so much in the last 9 months. Like seriously, it looks so amazing. Don't mind this dent. This is because I had my hair in, I put my hair in a scarf and it kind of got bent up in there. But yeah, I didn't feel like putting the flat iron back onto it. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. It is considered, I would consider this to be collarbone length. My collarbone is here and it's right at my collarbone. I'm not gonna call it shoulder length yet. I will call it shoulder length once it's about here to the middle of my, like a full shoulder length. I feel like it'll get there by the next time that I straighten, which will be in July. So I'm going to measure it for you guys. Let's see. So it's at this point right here, like 5.5, 5.5, because I measured it before I trimmed it and it was like between 5.5 and 5 3/4. So it grew quite a bit. Hold on, let me try again. Where do you think it's at? Right there. Yeah, okay, so it's between like 5 1/4 and 5.5. Hold on, I'm gonna have my mom measure it. Okay, so my mom just measured it and she said it's between 5 1/4 and 5.5. I'm just gonna say 5 1/4, just to be on the safe side, so that you know, just it's better to narrow down than narrow up with hair growth. So yes, my hair is about 5 1/4. I had predicted that my hair will be trimmed to 5 inches, so I'm still like kind of ahead, or I still am ahead. So yeah, it's, I only got dusting, so it was only 1/4 inch, the usual, and it got trimmed to 5 1/4. So this is how it's looking. So that means by the next time I straighten, my hair will be 6 3/4, and if I'm lucky, I'll trim it to 6 1/2. So by next time I trim, it'll be 1.5 inches longer than it is now. So if it's here, it'll be here. So yeah, it'll be a full shoulder length the next time I straighten. So it'll be sitting right underneath my collarbone, aka a full shoulder length. So yeah guys, so my hair has grown or retained its full 1.5 inches the last 3 months, and I got a trick dusting, so I barely took off any of the length, and it looks super healthy. The shape is still growing out really well. Oh, I forgot to give you guys my 360, so I'm gonna give you guys a 360 of my hair from the front all the way around.
Damn.
So yeah, that's how it's looking. My front has grown out so much. It's so funny because remember when I cut my bangs last year? It was literally last year this time, and it was like I cut it to like here, and it shrunk like up to here. So yeah, all this is new. All this hair down here is new, and it's definitely grown a lot. I have come full circle with my hair. This is the healthiest my hair has ever been. This is the thickest my hair has ever been. It literally looks like a freaking paintbrush. There's no thinness, no split ends, no sparseness. Like, I'm not struggling with my ends at all. It's literally like a line, like a blunt line, and I'm really excited and happy with it, and it's growing back really, I wouldn't say fast, but it's growing back and retaining very well. And yeah, like I'm gonna be back to my mid-back length hair in no time and beyond, of course, because you know I got goals. So yeah, my hair goals are pretty much the same. I plan on getting to a blunt 20 inches. A recap, 20 inches on me is about this long. So I will show you guys how that looks on my body. All right, so 20 inches sits about here on me. It's like to the top of my butt. And imagine this much hair blunt with this type of thickness. It's gonna be very thick right above my butt. If my hair ends up growing into a U shape, my next goal would be 24 inches. If it doesn't maintain a blunt haircut, I mean, like, then I'll go to 24 inches, which is the middle of my butt. So if my hair ends up being a U shape, like, you know, the longest point is here and it U's up into this U shape, then I would want my hair to go this long. But at most, I don't want my hair to grow longer than the middle of my butt. I think the longest I would ever grow my hair is the middle of my butt. So once I get to 20 inches, if I feel like going longer, I'll go longer, even if it's blunt. If not, then I'll maintain it for 20 inches, which is like right above my butt. So it sits there. I think it flatters my body really well. I think that's a really good length, is having my nice blunt hair right above my booty. But if I feel like going real hard, I'll go to mid-butt length or whatever, if that's what I feel like doing when the time comes. But as of now, I'm focusing on a blunt 20 inches. So I have 5 1/4 inches down pat. I got about 15 inches to go. So as far as my ETA goes, my estimated time of arrival for my length, originally when I first made my first big chop back in July last year, I had said I'll probably be on a 5-year journey. It'll probably take a good 5 years to grow my hair to 20 inches like this. I had said, you know, like my shape, my thickness, and my health is now going to be a priority. Of course, the length will go with it. So my chart, that I have a chart where I track my length every month or whatever, and basically my hair grows 1/2 inch a month. So every month, so that's about 6 inches a year, and I left room for a 1/2 inch every time I trim. I trim about 4 times a year, so that's about 2 inches getting trimmed a year. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So I figured I would grow about 4 inches a year. So 4 times 5 is 20. So in about 5 years, I would get to 20 inches. So I had planned that July 2023, was it 2020? Yeah, July 2023, I would have gotten to my 20-inch blunt goal. But because my hair is growing so quickly and I haven't been needing a lot of hair trimmed off, I'm going to get to my goal a lot quicker. So based off this calculation, I'll probably get to my goal December 2022, so about 6 months sooner than originally planned. If I keep it up and keep growing my hair out the way it's been growing, and maintaining my length the way I have, and getting my ends dusted and only needing a dusting, I probably could get to my goal way sooner than that. I'm not really sure the calculation of that is, but as of now, I know for sure with this length. And I continue to calculate a 1/2 inch as a basically what I do to keep myself from, I don't want to say the word isn't overwhelmed. I guess the word is, basically I assume I'm going to trim more than I end up trimming, so that I can be surprised and it's almost like a reward. So for instance, like this month my hair was supposed to be 5.5 inches pre-trim. I calculated that my hair would be 5 inches. I would get a 1/2 inch cut off, but I ended up only needing a dusting, so now my hair is 5 1/4. So now I'm really ecstatic and happy because I feel like, great, like my hair is longer than I expected it to be. So I do that. I'd rather give myself some leg room so that I'm not, but when the time comes, I'm not like, oh, why didn't I reach my goal? And then I'm discouraged, you know what I'm saying? So I basically give myself some room so that I can be encouraged when it's time to straighten my hair and my hair has surpassed the length that I predicted, or the trimming isn't as much as I expected. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working for me. And it's as you guys, you guys have been used to telling me I was scissor happy. I'm really not. It's just that I hadn't figured out a regimen for my hair yet, and also too, my hair wasn't in the best condition. So now that my hair is in the best condition, I figured out a regimen for myself. I'm pretty much on a roll now. So 2019, April 2019, April 2020, April 2021, okay, April 2022. So actually it's 3 years and 8 months. Okay. So it's better than 5 years. Okay. So I cut down on my time. So now it's 3 years and 8 months, which isn't terrible. It's going to go by in a breeze. I mean, 3 years ago, where was I? You know what I mean? When I think about 3 years ago, it just went right by. So it's not going to be a thing. Next thing you know, it's going to be to my booty. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too for my hair growth. And I know you guys have told me I inspired you guys, a lot of you guys, to get a blunt haircut and to start worrying about not be afraid of cutting your hair, and to just go ahead and take the plunge. And your hair has acted so much better now, looks so much better now. Yes, that is the goal, is to have hair that you can enjoy throughout the process. Not like, oh, I'm gonna just hold on to these scraggly ends because I'm really trying to get to this goal. You're doing yourself a disservice, you're doing your hair a disservice. You're not gonna enjoy your journey. You're not gonna get to your goal because you're gonna plateau, because your hair will tap out after a while. Or even, let's say your hair just strives through when you do get to your goal. It's not gonna be as full, thick, healthy, whatever. There's gonna be something that's not like on par with everything else, like whether it be heat damage and your curls aren't acting right, or your hair's not as full as you want it to be, or all your hair isn't one length, or it's just one little piece that's the length you want and the rest of it's all layered up, or whatever. I say that you should just go ahead and ask for what you want, do what you want, and then just work your way there and keep the standard up to par, so that when you get there, your standards are already set. That's what I think anyway. So I've definitely been enjoying this journey because I've never seen my hair this full, this blunt, this healthy ever. So it's almost like I'm starting off with brand new hair. Even though I've had really long hair before, every, like, I guess, milestone in this particular journey has been like exciting, because I've never seen my hair look like this before. I've never seen my hair this full. I've never seen my hair this even, this blunt, this healthy. So for me, it's like a new head of hair, a new headed person. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed this journey with me. And hey, we're almost at a year. When July comes around, I will be at my year mark, and I will compare and contrast very detailed how my hair was when I first big chopped, which was actually like right here, to now, because it's going to be down here by July. So I retained like a lot of length. So yeah, definitely take on this journey with me. Go ahead and do that haircut, get that haircut, maintain that haircut, because what I've noticed a lot of girls do is they'll get a haircut and they're so freaked out about that haircut that they're just like, okay, they go into beast mode when it comes to their hair growth. They don't get a trim, they don't maintain their ends, they don't do anything. They just get scared because their hair got cut so short, and they don't want to just like take a breather and think, okay, now my job is to maintain this. So don't get a haircut and then leave it alone for a year. Don't get a haircut and leave it alone for 6 months. No, maintain your hair. Make sure you keep doing your regimen within that 3-month mark. And then at 3-month mark, get your ends trimmed. Don't worry about the length. The length will come. As long as your hair is healthy, it's fine. Most of these hairdressers out here, people think that they're scissor happy, and okay, maybe they are. Some of them are, whatever. Do your research and make sure that you got a good natural hairstylist. And also too, most hairstylists are not scissor happy. They trim what's needed, and the reason why it seems like they're scissor happy is because instead of going regularly, like every 3 months, and maintaining your hair, you'll go irregularly. You'll go every 6 months, you'll go every year or whatever, and by then you have so many split ends, you need to get your hair cut off again. Your hair's pretty much the same length again because you didn't maintain it. So I say, go to a hairdresser, get that clean slate, come back in 12 weeks to 3 months mark, get her to dust those ends, do it again at the next 3-month mark, and I promise your hair will grow, because your hair grows 1.5 inches every 3 months. There's no way your hairdresser is going to cut 1.5 inches in 3 months. Like, most hairdressers do not do that. They only do that when you've gone too long without a trim. So get that trim, girl. So yeah, that's all I've got to say, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Close the door, nigga.
Yeah.